Welcome to the inspiring story of Travis Kelce, the NFL superstar whose journey to the league is a testament to determination, resilience, and unwavering passion for the game of football and family. But before we begin, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Chiefs news and updates. So, did Taylor Swift really put Travis Kelce on the map? Let's find out. Our story begins in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, where Travis was born to Ed and Donna Kelce on October 5th, 1989. He and his brother Jason, who was born 2 years earlier, would constantly compete in the backyard, in the driveway, and occasionally in the kitchen.
Jason tells a great story of our last actual fist fight. He punched me in the face after playing a game of basketball, and I had finally gotten to the point where I was looking him eye to eye in high school. I picked him up and I threw him onto the kitchen floor and knocked the stove off its hinges and everything. So it was we got yelled at by mom and almost injured dad in the midst of it all. That's what actually ended up breaking up the fight. Was we almost hurt my dad and sent him to the hospital. So that was the end of us fighting.
In his brother's 2023 documentary, Kelce, his parents admitted to being truly unhappy, but staying together purely for their two boys. This sense of family would continue all the way through both their adult lives. At Cleveland Heights High School, football was actually not Travis Kelce's first love. That would instead be basketball. And even though he looked to pursue his hoop dreams in college, there was one key flaw in his game.
I would like to get more versatile on the wing, be able to dribble more.
We got him on a 2-dribble limit right now.
But what he lacked on the hardwood, he did not on the gridiron.
Never seen a kid 6'6", 230 pounds at the time, run, jump, and have ball skills, even though he was a quarterback. I've never seen anything like it before.
As a senior, Travis threw for 15 touchdowns and rushed for 10 more and over 1,000 yards, making all-league honors in 2007. Instead of overthinking a play call, sometimes it was as simple as give Travis the ball.
He's the only athlete I've ever had that could have been Division I football, Division I basketball, Division I baseball. That's how good he was. And ready for this? He was a great hockey player growing up.
Despite being recruited by Akron, Eastern Michigan, and Miami of Ohio, Travis took his talents to Cincinnati, following in his older brother's footsteps. But after a freshman season during which he was scarcely used, things would go off the rails. In 2010, the Bearcats would make it to the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. During the week on Bourbon Street, Travis partied hard, leading to a failed drug test due to marijuana use. Cincinnati head coach Butch Jones would kick Travis off the team and would force him to look in the mirror.
Up to that point, it was always, oh yeah, I could get away with this, I could get away with that. Like my father says, the bullshit always catches up, excuse my language.
But without a scholarship and seemingly without a purpose, his brother Jason came to the rescue.
The entire offseason, he was begging the coaches to give me another chance. I'm forever thankful for that conversation. I mean, it took a lot of guts for him to be able to go in there and put his name on the line for myself, knowing that, I threw this scholarship away and down the drain like it didn't mean nothing to me.
For the first time in his life, the younger Kelce had to work hard and couldn't coast off his talent any longer.
He started working as like a telemarketer to try and raise money. I truly feel like that was like one of the best things that's ever happened to him. Up until that point, he hadn't really been through like a major adverse situation to like have to overcome something and have to work hard to get back in the good graces of the coaches.
By 2011, Jason was being drafted by Andy Reid into the NFL, and Travis was making the Dean's List and making his way back onto the Bearcats. It's here where a pivotal sliding door moment happened.
He said, I don't need a quarterback, and I think you'd be a heck of a tight end. Everyone sees your athletic ability, and we think you'd be an awesome tight end for us if you want to try and earn a scholarship at tight end. And at that point, I was like, yeah, I could care less what position I play right now.
So the move was made, and after 1 year of adjusting, Travis exploded in his senior season with 45 catches and 8 touchdown catches, including an 80-yard game winner to win the Belk Bowl to cap off his roller coaster collegiate career.
Kelce, the big tight end with the game's biggest 83-yard.
Even for the future best tight end of all time, there were quite a few knocks on Kelce's game throughout the draft process.
Character is a big question. He doesn't really produce until 2012, so May label him a potential one-year wonder.
But on draft night in 2013, a familiar name came calling. After 4 tight ends had left the board and the 3rd round was well underway, a deceiving St. Louis area code came up on Travis's phone.
I finally get a call, and it's a Missouri area code. And in my head, I'm like, St. Louis? Come on, I don't even want to answer this. Oh, God. So I answer it with pride and everything, and sure enough, it's Andy Reid. And he tells me, listen, are you gonna this up? And I'm stuttering. I don't even know how to answer the question. Coach, he said, put your brother on the phone.
Once again, older brother came to the rescue. And after assuring Big Red that little bro would keep his head on straight, the Chiefs selected the kid out of Cleveland Heights with their 2nd pick of the Andy Reid tenure. But the start of his NFL career would not mean smooth sailing. After just 1 play in 2013, Travis would be ruled out with a bone bruise after a preseason knee injury. And after just 1 special team snap in week 2, he'd be shut down for the year and undergo the dreaded microfracture surgery. It's a procedure that's hard to come back from and is known to sap explosiveness, but after the mountain he had to climb merely to get to the NFL, this was not going to stop Travis Kelce. After a year of rehab and recovery, Travis burst onto the scene in 2014, recording over 800 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. This would be the last season, as of 2023, that he would not make the Pro Bowl. After 3 years of gaining steam, piling up stats and all-pro teams, there was one thing he still lacked: playoff success. But that would change with 1 draft pick. Outside of Kelce, possibly the best one in franchise history. With the 10th pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs selected their successor at quarterback. After putting up gaudy stats at Texas A&M, young Patrick Mahomes would get the chance to sit and watch a consummate professional in Alex Smith read defenses and lead a team, all while refining his own mechanics and learning the nuances his game lacked. And without a game to start on Sunday mornings, he had some fun as well, which led him right to a certain Kelce brother.
I get out there and I see old Travis Kelce out at the same spot as I'm at, and I'm like, "Hey, let's." Trav's like, "Come on, all y'all come over here to the table.
Let's do this.
Let's have a great time." So I have a great night. Get home, have all my alarms set. I made sure of that. Go to sleep, wake up, not to an alarm. Wake up, look at the TV, and I see 8:15 on my TV screen on the resting thing. I didn't put my phone in the charger, so my phone died. And
I've done
that. Rookie mistake.
Too many times.
And I get to the facility, and they're already in the walkthrough, obviously, already going.
Gosh.
I sit in the locker room, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head, and they call me up to the office, and I get like the max fine, all this different stuff, feel like an idiot. And I thought it was so weird that the first question they asked me was, "Were you with Travis?" And I was like, no, not at all. Why would you even ask that? Travis was also late. He got there 5 minutes before me.
These two would go on to become the NFL's greatest 1-2 punch since Tom Brady and Randy Moss. Patrick would win 2 MVPs, Kelce would surpass 1,000 yards in 7 straight seasons, and the Chiefs would make 5 straight AFC title games, appearing in 3 Super Bowls and winning 2. But to get that 3rd Super Bowl, Travis would have to go through the most respected opponent he's ever faced, his older brother. Super Bowl 57, known to many as the Kelce Bowl, saw Travis and the Chiefs defeat Jason and the Eagles in one of the greatest games the sport has ever seen. From his off-field work with the 87 and Running Foundation to his on-field dominance and rapidly growing trophy case, Travis Kelce has grown up a lot. He's kept his family and his love of the game at the top of his priority list. Now his relationship status has exposed himself, the Chiefs, and the NFL to a whole new audience that otherwise hasn't always been included in football culture, and made Football Sundays an event for the whole family. Travis Kelce is officially on the map.